Hey y'all, I'm back. This James the businessman. Yeah, I'm out here in the back of my Sprinter van. I'm on a quick pickup. One of the auctions that I service here in my area. I do weekly pickups over here. Sometimes they're small, sometimes they're big, and this particular one is a pretty small one. But some jobs like this, it just fill in the gaps, keep the gaps filled, and because they do choose my store, I'm their pretty much only packer. So when they call me, I want to make sure I get the items, keep them satisfied, and we don't want to lose nobody. We want to do our best to keep the business flowing. This particular one, I came out to do it myself. My team normally does it. I'll send two, leave two, but they're wrapping up a big job at the warehouse. So I just wanted to get some footage so you can see some work in progress. These pictures right here, I already went inside, gathered my pictures, and checked everything off on my list. And I just wanted you to, be able to see what we do on all aspects of the business. So I'm gonna step out the truck and grab these pictures, put them in the truck, but I'm not gonna just put them in the truck. Normally I'll stand them upright, tie them down, but these particular ones, I'm just gonna put blankets around them and lay them down on the floor of the van. You can't see it, but maybe you can see it. I got this 2-inch cushioning, so it's gonna protect them. All right, give me a minute and walk through this thing with me. Yeah, can y'all see me? All right, appreciate it. Yeah. So here was my list, my manifest, the pickups. I already marked everything down in there, make sure I got everything. And then here's the actual customer invoice that's gonna ship with that item when I get ready to ship it. And like I said, all I'm basically gonna do is just basically do a blanket wrap, because these are not really fragile, but you still want to protect them, still want to protect them. And a lot of times it don't even take a long time, in the beginning it did, because I would overdo everything. Now basically I know exactly what it takes to get the job done, Like I said, it's just gonna be a little quick, informative video. Now, if these had glass on it, that has plexiglass. If it had glass, if the face was glass, I wouldn't lay them down because they would break. I would stand them up on the side and tie them down. But because it's plexiglass, it doesn't require that, you know? And you know, in your state, you have auctions too. So a lot of times it's just what we don't know. You don't know what's available to you. I service a great number of auctions here in my area. Took me a while to gather them because when I first got in the business, they didn't know me, and they wasn't so quick to allow me to service them. But once they gave me an opportunity, like we say, it was a wrap. You know, and I always say that. I say, once you let me in your store, once you let my business cross your threshold, once you give me an opportunity, then it's my business to keep the standard up so that you will keep our services. And thank the Lord that nobody has left us yet. So this piece here is a little fragile. So I'm gonna wrap that up. And a blanket as well, but put it in that tote so it can ride by itself. And I'm gonna put a couple of blankets in the bottom of the tote. Just stick them in there like such. Provide for some cushioning. Set that in there. It's good to go. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing hard about it. I kind of learned how to protect everything and how much time, you know, how much protection, whether or not I need foam, bubble wrap, stuff like that. And I kind of learned what's best for just about everything that I pick up. And in the beginning, like I said, I overdid it. Spent too much time on the job. But as you get familiar with your pickups and your items that you're picking up, you realize it doesn't take doesn't take as much as you thought it did, because you know time is money. Material costs money. If you damage something, it's gonna cost. So with me saying that, it's best to take the precautions that you need to take. But as you grow, you should be more efficient on your job, and you should have more wisdom, where that you're not cutting corners, but you're doing what's more effective and cost efficient, you know? And you know, I tell everybody, I say down here, I don't turn down nothing but my collar. And you know, when you do good work, more service is offered to you. Give you an example. So just now, while I was in there picking up the product, they were in there talking about that they have a estate sale tomorrow. And matter of fact, I think I just showed up at the right time. And it was like, such and such is not going to be available tomorrow. And they were saying that they need to find somebody to do the deliveries. And there I walked in, and so they offered that to me. And so that's the start of something else right here. They said they got about 8 more estate sales between now and April. And I'll be the carrier on that job. And actually what that's gonna entail is pick up and delivery on site. And so I can charge the customer my price. And I used to do some things like that before. I had a furniture company that needed a delivery guy. They didn't have a delivery truck or anything. And so what I came up with is that I would stay there at the store during business hours, and I would charge each customer $65 no matter what they had to deliver, whether it was 5 items or 1 item. So some jobs would be very easy, some jobs would be hard. And also I had help. But imagine $65 a job, you're doing it local, and then you're doing 10 to 15 jobs a day. I was doing that Monday through Friday. That was before I got into warehousing, but I had 1 box truck, my first box truck. So what I'm saying to you is, just because I'm consistent at what I do, I wasn't looking or expecting to pick up something else, and they offered it to me. And so the guy that's been servicing them, they said, we really don't favor his service, but he's been doing it for us for a long time. And that's why I'm consistent, because you can easily be replaced. I don't know what it's gonna lead to, but I guarantee you I'll be there at 9 a.m. like they asked me to. I guarantee you that I have my crew there tomorrow, and I guarantee you we'll make an impact. And now that'll be a good gig, a good another lane added to my services where I can make cash when I go do that estate sale. All right, y'all. I'm just trying to influence you, show you, help you, teach you. Guide you, lead you, inspire you. Hey, it's James, the businessman. Stay in your business so you can keep your business. And remember, get you a money thing, because your money thing is your thing that's going to make you some money. All right, y'all, we out.